Regular town board 12th at 6:30 PM. If you would, please silence your cell phones and please note there's two exits in the rear of the room and one to my right. If you would, stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing to remember those who are serving in harm's way. Thank you. Anybody like to come up and speak on behalf of any of the agenda items prior? Come on up, sir. But before you start, please note that 4, 5, and 6 are taken off. Be informed that the public hearing on agenda item 4, 5, and 6 scheduled for this evening have been removed from tonight's agenda due to a publication issue and the fairness in the public to the public. They have been rescheduled for the next town board meeting on Wednesday, July 26, 2023 at 6:30 PM. Go ahead.
Hi, Jay Reardon, 8763 Brewerton Road. Quick comment on item 12, your hiring of the comprehensive plan consultant. Just want to mention that there's great communication from this town, especially about these meetings with the agendas and the minutes being posted. I've been paying attention, and some people who I have been talking to have been saying they're going to attend this meeting. It was nice to be able to see the agenda and note that you are considering hiring, or that you're about to finalize actually, the hiring of this comprehensive plan consultant. I have worked for more than 20 years as a development consultant myself, so I'm here to offer my 2 cents before the town gets bigger bills. And basically it's just this, I hope the town and the consultant are also going to work for the average everyday person. Okay, I mean, just give you an example. Person owns a bit of land around here, Micron's coming in, you might want to chop off a piece, do a little minor subdivision, build 4 houses on 8 acres, let's say, a nice spacious development. And this is very different from a developer building hundreds of units, let's say with an average of 10 living units on an acre. Very, very different. That difference falls in a few different areas. I mean, the applicant or the builder is different when they're approaching the town. I'm talking about the mom and pops who live here in Cicero now and who want to develop something that's, give themselves a nest egg, but also develop something that's good for the community. The concerns for planning are going to be naturally different because they're different, totally different builds. 4 single-family homes versus 250 units, multifamily, totally different things. But I think the most important part is that managing the ongoing construction is entirely different, because what I'm talking about are your resident developers, your mom and pops, your farmer developers who are more likely to be there. They're going to be keeping the eye out, and if something happens, really, on a 4-unit development, it's not going to cause that much harm anyway. But the corporate developers are a different scenario. And I just hope that town and the planning consultant that you're about to hire will attend to the difference. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anybody else? Counselor White. Number 3.
Approval of abstracts. Move for the adoption of a resolution approving abstracts number 27 of 2023 dated 7/5/23, number 28 dated 7/12/2023.
Second.
Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain, passed. Move on to pardon me? Adjourn 4, 5, can we do them all at once? We adjourn 4, 5, and 6. In a motion?
Wednesday, July 26th at 6:30 PM.
All in favor?
Aye.
We wish to vote no or abstain, passed. Number 7, Counselor White.
Approve street sweeper rental emergency. Move for the adoption of a resolution to approve the rental of a street sweeper while the town's is being repaired in the amount of $16,300 to J&J Equipment, budget code DB 511041.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed.
Approve repair parts for road striper. Move for the adoption, striper? Is that true?
Yep, Striper.
Move for the adoption of a resolution to approve repair parts for the road striper in the amount of $15,000 to Crossroads Highway, dealer for Graco. Budget code DB 33104.
Second.
Discussion? All
Yeah,
in
hey,
fa-
Chris,
Sorry.
quick, oh, go ahead, Mike. If you,
Nope.
Nope.
Discussion.
Chris, just a question, what parts?
Pumps. We're
Pumps.
we do a lot of pumps.
Yep.
It's an old machine and
Yep.
wearing out.
Anyone else? All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed. Number 8, Counselor Marzio.
Move for the adoption of a resolution approving the hire of Alice Brown as a part-time recreation attendant for the senior center beginning on Monday, July 24th, 2023, at a pay rate of $17 an hour and contingent upon approved background check and physical. Budget code A67721.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed. Counselor Carp.
Move the adoption resolution to approve the June 2023 Drivers Village Vehicle Repair Bill for $2,620.95. Budget code B312042.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed. Deputy Supervisor Bacalo.
Approve new fire hydrants at Loso Apartments Phase 2. Move for the adoption of resolution approving Aqua Project Number 9004112. Application agreement calling for installation of fire hydrants number 15158 and 15159 and 15160 for the proposed Loso Apartments tax map number 086.02-25.1. The project is shown and referred to as map file number 1948. According to the agreement, Aqua will install hydrants at the site as called for in the owner's development plan at the owner's sole expense. The town will be notified when the installation is complete, and thereafter, the Cicero Oneida Lake Water District and the Cicero Oneida Lake Polar Beach Extension will be billed an annual hydrant maintenance expense, which is currently $82.11 per hydrant.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed. Counselor Carp.
Move the adoption resolution approving the Aqua Project Number 9004141 application agreement calling for the installation of fire hydrant number 15237 for the proposed Dollar General tax map 057.02-14.0. The project is shown and referred to as map file number 1787. According to the agreement, Aqua will install a hydrant at the site as called for in the owner's development plan at the owner's sole expense. The town will be notified when the installation is complete. And thereafter, the Smith Road Area Water District will build an annual hydrant maintenance expense, which is currently $82.11 per hydrant.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed. Counselor White.
Approval of development review services agreement with the comprehensive plan consultant. Move for the adoption of a resolution that the Cicero Town Board approves the agreement with Colliers Engineering and Design, formerly Bergman Associates, for special development review services for the town. The services will be provided from July 1, 2023 through June 30, 2024, to be paid by applicant fees in accordance with a town board resolution dated June 14th, 2023.
Second.
Discussion. Kate, I had someone ask the question. I believe we voted on this prior to this. Do you want to talk about what this is referring to?
This is because so many of the issues has come up because we're doing the comprehensive plan and the board has chosen not to do a moratorium. So to kind of let some projects go through with an extra set of eyes. That's what you guys, I think, voted on July 14th, that there'd be an additional review fee, not for every project, but for projects that the planning department deems, hey, we need somebody else to look at this. Is this going to fit in? You know, so to keep development moving.
Perfect.
so the consultant who's been working with us agreed to do this. They're really kind of doing us a favor by doing this.
Great.
So
Thanks. Anyone else? All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain, pass. Deputy Supervisor.
Approval of acquisition of property. Move the adoption of resolution that the Cicero Town Board approves the purchase of approximately 937 square feet from Frank J. Morocco Benefit Trust Tax Map Parcel 112.08-4.1 for $9,400 and approves the supervisor to sign all documents related to this property transfer. This property transfer is required to allow the proper installation of a sidewalk and ADA ramp along Route 11 in Brewerton during next year's streetscape project. PIN 3950.77, budget code A69894.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain, passed. Authorize sharing the cost of appraisals for tax.
Certiorari's.
There you go, certiorari's with North Syracuse School District. Move for the adoption of resolution that the Cicero Town Board authorizes sharing of the cost of appraisals for tax certiorari's with North Syracuse School District regarding Orange Swallow LLC located at 7831 and 7831 Brewerton Road. Is that supposed to be two different addresses?
That's a good question.
No, both? That's right. Okay, Brewerton Road and Noto, Ohio, located at 5789 and 5813 East Taft Road for CNY Pomeroy Appraisers Incorporated in the amount not to exceed 5,000. Budget code A313554.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no
I'll
or abstain.
I'll abstain.
Abstain? Pass.
Say it louder, Mike.
I'll abstain.
Pass. Discussion. I have a few things to comment on tonight. I'd like to congratulate the Cicero Little League International All-Stars 11U baseball team who took first place, and the 10U took second. And I believe Deputy Supervisor Paulo is going to
Work on getting them in.
get them in. Okay, perfect. Blood drive Tuesday, July 18th at 10 a.m. at Drivers Village. And the police calls this year or for this month, 2023, there are 8,567 calls. Regular reports for 349. Domestics were 195 and accidents were 335. Total arrests for the year are 252 and traffic stops are 872. Thank you, Chief, and the department. Work that you do. And I just like to, actually, I'm going to have John read this quick. This is an email I got today from a resident. I'm going to have John read it.
Give me 1 second.
You read so commanding. So
I appreciate that. I just want to make sure there's no surprises. in here
There's no
before I read it.
surprises in there. I wouldn't surprise you.
To Supervisor Aragano. I want to pass along a note of appreciation for the gracious and respectful way I was greeted and assisted today. In the last few weeks, I realized I can only walk short distances and stand briefly due to extreme leg cramps and weakness. I'm a young 62 and value my independence, so it has been emotionally upsetting to realize I need to rely on the help of others. My physician completed a request for a temporary handicap parking pass at my appointment this morning. My husband and I stopped at the town office on the way home to obtain it. The lovely lady who assisted me was extremely kind, supportive, and helpful. She eased my anxiety and worry. The entire tone of the office was receptive and welcoming. It made me proud to live in Cicero. I know how challenging front-facing customer support jobs are nowadays. It takes special people to do this day in and day out with smile and compassion. Please pass the word to all town employees, letting them know how appreciated they are. Respectfully, I'll withhold the name.
Sure. So,
I think
That's
I
your
know who
office.
she was talking about.
and we want to thank you for the professionalism that you conduct every single day. Means a lot. Got a great team in there, Tracy. Before we do this, does anybody else have any?
Oh, I do.
notations? Go
I
ahead.
do. My July open office hours will be 9 to 10 a.m. Williams Beach, July 22nd, Saturday, July 22nd.
Perfect. Anybody else?
Yeah, just, do we have any updates on the splash pad? How's that construction go?
People are asking. That's a good question.
Progressing.
We have,
Yeah, we had some setbacks last week with some permit issues, but they're all worked out now. And yeah, the plumbing inspections were yesterday and they all both passed. Yeah, there's a lot of work going on, but it's slow. So I can't tell you when they're going to be done, but he had given me an estimate from start to finish that it would be 2.5 to 3 months. So, and we broke ground, a few weeks ago. So, not sure that it's going to be open and working this summer for sure, but it should be done in September it would be my guess.
okay.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thank you, Teresa.
One more thing
Go ahead.
before the proclamation,
Hit it.
the park. It's, I owe a lot to Mike for remulching. It looks fantastic. And then the ceiling, I think was professionally done. Very, very good.
Oh, the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ceiling.
Yeah.
Things you get me into. I'm just kidding. What a team effort we did, huh? Wasn't it?
We got it done pretty quick.
It looks
I thought,
nice.
Yeah, and
nice.
we saved taxpayer money as well.
And actually, the ceiling of the park up there, that was a give back on my behalf. So I just want to say thank you, Mike, for helping. And we had a pretty good team effort up there, making it look nice. So tonight we want to recognize someone who's sitting in the audience tonight. If Chief John Barrett would come up. You just,
Put this off and skate around.
he did every month since the banquet. I tried to get John here and he's had a conflict ever since, but we'll just read a little something and to John. Whereas Chief John Barrett joined the Cicero Fire Department on August 1st, 1996. And whereas Chief Barrett has served the Cicero Fire Department and surrounding area admirably for 27 years. Whereas Chief Barrett has held the ranks of captain, second assistant chief, first assistant chief, deputy chief, and chief of fire, as well as being a New York State emergency medical technician, basic EMT B, and New York State fire police officer. And whereas Chief Barrett has also served the corporation of the Cicero Volunteer Fire Department as vice president and president. Whereas on December 23rd, 2022, Chief Barrett responded to his 10,000th alarm since electronic alarm record keeping began on January 1st, 1998, and has averaged over 373 alarms per year during his membership with the department. Now therefore it be, I, Michael Argano, Town of Cicero Supervisor, do hereby proclaim the 12th day of July 2023 to be Chief John Barrett Community Recognition Day on behalf of the Cicero Town Board.
Before we clap, do you know how many in the time gap before electronic keeping of calls? Or do we not know?
How many for?
The gap. So you joined in 96. Do you know how many between 98?
We'd have to go back through
the top 10
responder blacks.
It'd be higher than the number, I'm sure, much higher.
His brother George on there.
There you go. So on behalf of the town board, anybody else have any comments?
Thank you for your
Thank you,
service.
Chief.
Thank you for your service and
Yep.
congratulations. Before we present the award, does anyone have anything to any public input tonight? If not, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just wanted to promote, we're looking for vendors and also want to promote an event that's scheduled for Saturday, August 12th, a community garage sale. It's going to be held in the parking lot of the CNS High School. It's a fundraiser for the canteen and it's kind of replacing the Gus Macker tournament. But we're looking for vendors, people can come and set up tables and display and sell garage sale items or craft items or business items, whatever they want to do. So, but we're looking for vendors and we'll have food vendors and things there. So, let me know. We have flyers around. I'd be happy to give you more information, but again, August 12th. Thanks.
Thanks. Anyone else? Make a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.